My name is Isabella Carlson. My father sells me to buy peace in Chicago, and today I am marrying a man who doesn't love me. The son of a Mafia Don, Alex Marino. I walk down the aisle alone. There is no groom at the altar. My only friend, Faye Nichols, pale as paper, grabs my arm.
Izzy, you need to know. Alex ran off. An hour ago, he boarded the train to California with that singer from the Green Mill.
He runs away, humiliating me in front of the entire mob. Sophia Moreno, the matriarch of the Moreno family, stands up.
Isabella, this is not the place.
Alex runs off with a whore. He breaks the pact. He insults your name and mine.
We will retrieve him. He will do his duty.
I don't want him. I will not take a coward into my bed.
The pact requires a union between Carlson and Moreno. Do not think you can walk away from this.
I'm not walking away. The contract states a Carlson daughter must marry a Moreno son. It does not specify which one. Since your heir is unfit, I demand a replacement. For your family's honor, I will choose the one myself.
All unmarried men of the Moreno bloodland, stand up.
2 stiff boys stand up. One is Mateo, Alex's best friend. If I marry him, I sleep next to a man who will hate me. The other is Luca, slim and trembling. He won't even meet my eyes. A coward. A brute or a coward, those are my choices. If I pick either, I am dead, but I am done being a victim.
No. I reject these 2.
Isabella, do not test my patience. You are in no position to be picky.
I am the bride. And I am choosing the only man in this room who can restore the honor your family lost today.
I lift my hand. My finger passes over everyone and points at the man sitting alone in the front row. He is Alex's father, the Don of the Moreno family, the most powerful man in all of Chicago. Damien Moreno turns his head, his eyes locking onto mine like obsidian.
I choose him. I choose the Don.
The cathedral falls dead silent.
My hands tremble, but I pretend not to be nervous.
You cannot be serious. Isabella, he is the Don. He is not an option.
Why? You said any unmarried Moreno man. Is the Don married now?
No, but...
Then he is an option. I will not marry a boy who trembles at my glance, nor a man who will beat me. I need a husband who can uphold the weight of this alliance. I need the head of the family.
I heard Damien's heart is dead. After his first wife died, he never touched another woman. No mistresses, no women at all. This will be a cold transaction. I will be safe. He won't touch me. More importantly, if I marry Damien, I become the matriarch.
When Alex crawls back to Chicago, he will find a stepmother who outranks him.
Isabella, be careful what you wish for.
I am not wishing. I am demanding what is owed. Sophia stiffens, or is the word of the Moreno family broken twice in one day. She looks at me, then turns to her son.
Damien!
Damien stands up. He is taller than Alex, broader in the shoulders. He stops in front of me. Up close, he is dangerous.
You invoke the pact.
I do.
You understand what you are asking? You are asking to belong to me.
I am asking for a husband who keeps his word.
A muscle in his jaw twitches.
Our family keeps its word.
Are you certain, Isabella?
I am.
Then let us not keep God waiting.
He extends his arm and leads me toward the altar. I have won. I have saved myself and gotten my revenge. But what I don't know is I have jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire. After the wedding, Damien takes me to the Moreno estate and enters his private quarters.
This is where you will sleep.
And you? Damien doesn't look at me. He goes to the wardrobe, takes out a thick file and a black handgun.
I'll be in the study.
Panic pierces through me. He is leaving. Once he walks out that door, tomorrow the whole household will know the Don doesn't touch his bride. I will become a joke, with no standing at all.
No!
Excuse me?
Is it a Moreno family tradition to run after making a vow? First the son, now the father?
Watch your tongue, Isabella. You are pushing boundaries. You chose a king, not a lover. Did you expect me to hold you? To comfort you?
I expect respect. I don't want your affection, Damien. I don't want your body.
I chose you because you are cold. Because you are a machine.
I didn't want a husband who would love me. I wanted one who wouldn't destroy me with feelings.
You think my indifference makes you safe?
It makes us functional. I will be the wife you need. I will bear your name.
But for that to work, you cannot leave this room tonight. Sleep on the floor for all I care, but you stay! Damien stares at me. The mockery fades from his face, replaced by a sharp, calculating assessment.
The floor is beneath me.
He moves to the velvet chaise lounge at the foot of the bed, shrugs off his jacket, loosens his tie, and sits down.
Go to bed, Isabella, before I change my mind.
I climb into the massive, empty bed. The sheets are cold, and the space beside me is a void. But across the room, the dark outline of the dawn remains. I have won the first round. But as I lie in the dark, listening to the steady breathing of the monster I married, I wonder, have I simply locked myself in the cage with the beast? I wake from a restless sleep. Damien stands at the foot of the bed, fully dressed, watching me.
You manipulated the situation last night with a skill I didn't expect. From a girl barely out of the schoolroom.
I did what was necessary.
Why me? You could have run. You could have begged for a payout. Instead, you walked into the lion's den and locked the door behind you. Why?
This is the test. If I lie, he will see through it. Because marrying anyone else makes me a tragedy. The poor girl left at the altar, by the Don's son. A victim. A punchline. But marrying the Don makes me a queen. It was the only choice that guaranteed my survival. In this world, power is the only shield that matters.
Ambitious. But ambition without purpose is just vanity.
I have a purpose. And it makes me his mother.
Alex?
Alex Moreto stripped me of my honor in front of all of Chicago. As his new mother, I will teach him the respect he failed to show. It's a matter of family honor, a debt to be paid. I have just asked the most powerful man in the city for permission to go to war with his own son.
You think you can handle him?
I think he's a boy playing at being a man. He needs to learn that actions have consequences!
He is a disgrace to the Moreno name. He lacks discipline. He lacks spine.
In the next moment, Damien leans down, bracing his hands on the mattress, trapping me.
He is your problem now, Isabella. As his mother, teach him his place. Break him if you have to. I don't care.
What I don't expect is that before Alex is dragged back, I have to deal with the servants of this house.
They are eager to put me in my place.
Your coffee, ma'am. And the silk robe you requested. We couldn't locate it in the laundry. It seems to have been misplaced.
I lift the cup. Stone cold. The steam has long since vanished.
After the door closes, the young maid Clara hiss in anger.
They are laughing at you. That coffee has been sitting there for an hour, and I saw the robe in the linen closet this morning. They hid it.
I know, Clara.
Then why didn't you say anything? You are the Don's wife.
If I scream over a robe, I become the hysterical girl they want me to be. We wait. Wait for them to make a mistake that cannot be hidden. Only actions can be punished. The morning sun struggles to pierce the heavy velvet drapes.
Damien left the estate before dawn. This is my chance to establish my authority in this house.
Take them down.
Are you sure, ma'am? The Don prefers the dark. No one has touched this room since he took the title. I am not no one. I am his wife. Strip the bed as well. The grey linens are dreary. Use the white Egyptian cotton.
The drapes fall. Sunlight floods in. The room instantly feels larger, but the light also illuminates. He sneers on the faces of the two older maids by the wardrobe. They think the noise of the renovation masks their whispers. Look at her, acting like a real queen. She forgets she was the collateral the heir threw away.
Let her play. The Don hasn't let a woman choose so much as a spoon in this house for 15 years. He'll throw her and her silk curtains out onto the street before nightfall.
I turn. The sound of my heels on the hardwood floor cuts through their snickers. Repeat that! The fake smile on the maid's face vanishes.
Ma'am, I was just saying the silk is very delicate.
No. You were predicting my eviction. You called me collateral.
We meant no disrespect, Mrs. Moreno. Just idle talk.
Idle talk is for the market. In this house, words have consequences.
Please, ma'am, we didn't mean...
You meant every word. And now, we wait for him. Since you are so certain of his reaction, you should have no fear in repeating your predictions to his face. I point to the center of the room where the sunlight pools. Kneel. They sink to the floor, trembling. You said the Don would throw me and my silk curtains out onto the street before nightfall. Is that right?
Ma'am, please.
Is that right?
Yes.
Good. Clara, you are loyal. Loyalty should be rewarded with authority.
Slap them, 10 times each. Let them feel the consequence of disrespecting the Moreno name.
Clara steps forward. The first slap is light. Harder. The second slap is brutal. Then the third, the fourth. Suddenly, the heavy doors swing open. Damien stands in the doorway.
Dawn! Dawn, save us! She's mad! She's hurting us! We were just doing our jobs, sir! Please!
Damien says nothing. His face dark. He walks toward me step by step. Damien steps past me and stops in front of the kneeling women.
She gave you an order for 10 slaps. How many has it been?
10, sir.
Then give them 10 more.
The maid's wails are cut short as Damien raises a hand.
And when you are finished, take them to the cat house laundry on the south side. They will work there until they forget their own names.
Damien's trusted man, Enzo, moves in to drag the sobbing women away. Damien walks toward me.
I think you would mind this, at least until you knew the full story.
No, I don't need to know. I gave you authority over my son's re-education, Isabella. Do you think I would grant you power over my own blood, but not over a maid?
Damien looks at the spot where the maids melt, then lifts his gaze.
This ugliness, it is not something a wife should have to deal with. On her second day.
My heart skips a beat. He is apologizing? I understand the terms of our arrangement, Damien. I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Your protection and your name are enough. You have nothing to apologize for. Damien stares at me. Then he takes a step closer. Then another.
Your understanding is appreciated, Isabella.
He reaches out, his calloused knuckles grazing my jaw.
You focus on running my house, little queen. Leave the ugliness to me.
He walks out of the room. I have done it. I have secured my position. We have a deal, a partnership devoid of desire. It is exactly what I wanted. But why does the place he touched still burn?
Since that day, no one in this estate has dared to provoke me. The title of Mrs. Moreno seems secure. Then Clara comes running to me in a panic.
Madam, he's back.
I don't need to ask who. Alex Moreno. The boy who left me at the altar. He has no idea that the woman he abandoned is no longer his fiancé, but his stepmother.
Enzo brought them 10 minutes ago. They are in the Dawn's study.
I stand up. A cold smile touches my lips. I step inside the study. In the center of the Persia rug kneel two figures, Alex and the girl, bound back to back, Alex's gaze locking onto mine with venomous disdain.
Isabella, I should have known you'd be lurking around. Did you come to beg? Or did my father drag you here to watch? I don't know what lies you've told yourself, but us, it's never happening. I love Casey. You need to accept that. I'll have my father grant you an annulment.
An annulment? That would be difficult, Alex. Considering I haven't married you.
What are you talking about? The pact!
The pact required a union between a Carlson and a Moreno. It did not specify which Moreno.
I gesture to Enzo standing by the door. He immediately bows his head to me.
Madam.
Alex's eyes dart between me and the soldier. The color drains from his face, leaving him ashen.
No, you didn't.
I found a man who doesn't run. Alex, is that any way to speak to your mother?
You married him? You married Damien?
I tell Alex a fact, but he doesn't seem willing to believe it.
You're insane. You think my father, the Don, would touch the woman I cast aside?
Watch your tongue, or I will have it cut out.
You fucking bitch! You couldn't have me, so you went for my father? You'd rather be my mother than admit you were thrown away like trash?
I stand tall, letting his rage wash over me. It doesn't sting.
You think this is a game? You think marrying my father makes you anything other than a whore climbing the ladder? You are nothing, Isabella. Nothing!
Enzo. In the Moreno family, what is the punishment for disrespecting the Don's wife?
Loss of a finger for a first offense, madam.
I turn back to Alex slowly, a cold smile on my lips. You see, son? Family rules.
You wouldn't dare. I am the heir. I am the future of this family. You touch me, and the capos will revolt.
You think being the heir makes you untouchable? You forget, Alex. You are adopted. Loyalty is everything, and you chose to betray it for this. My gaze flicks to Casey. The girl is trembling so violently.
Please, we just want to leave. We won't bother you. Please let us go.
Silent.
Don't talk to her like that. She's worth 10 of you, you venomous bitch. My father will never let you hurt me. He needs me.
Does he?
The voice doesn't come from me. Damien steps out of the shadows behind the desk. I straighten immediately, walk to Damien's side, placing a hand on his arm. Damien, your son. He refuses to show his mother the proper respect. He calls me names. He questions your judgment.
Father, she trapped you. She's manipulating you. I came back for...
You were dragged back.
Like a dog that ran off its leash. I love her. You have to understand. You can't let this woman...
This woman is my wife. And you are a disgrace to the Moreno name.
Damien looks at me. There is no softness in his eyes, but there is approval.
He lacks discipline. He has forgotten the weight of the name he carries. Isabella, as his mother, teach him his place.
Alex's face twists, his fear morphing into a desperate, reckless fury.
How can you stand there and let her speak to me like that? Father! She is nothing but my discarded trash, and you picked her up and put a crown on her head? Where is the dignity?
Because she understands honor, Alex, and you, quite clearly, do not.
You have broken the pact and insulted the family name. In this family, we bleed for such errors. Isabella, Do whatever you want with him.
A shiver of dark triumph races down my spine. The Don has just handed the whip to me. Don't worry, darling. I'm going to be a very hands-on parent.